And we are live. Hey, hey. I'm Kathy Bohannon from Kathy Bohannon Creatively Blessed. I appreciate you being here. If you're new, please subscribe, share, all the things. It helps us makers if we have followers, and particularly on YouTube, because I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube, which means I would have more resources to share with you guys, right? So tonight, and let me know you're here. Just say hey, please. I got your comments up right here so I can see. But tonight we are going to make a fancy fold, fun fold card. Hey, Kathy Vernon, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. We're going to make a fun fold card, which means it's just different than your typical folded card like I always make. And I said if we had time, I said in my post on my Facebook page, I said if we have time, we are going to make a laminated bookmark. But y'all, I have to make it first because I had to heat up the machine, and it's over here being hot, and it's summer. Oh, hey, Gloria. Yeah, great. Stay on YouTube. That's awesome. I'm just glad that it broadcasts so well. Yeah, so we're going to make the bookmark first, and let me tell you about it. It's not just a bookmark, okay? I carry a bunch of these in my Bible study materials so that when we have a new person show up, I hand them a bookmark. And on those, I have faith-based messages. And tonight, we're just making a cute little bookmark. But, think about giving these things out. You could even advertise a business, like on the back of it, a little piece of paper glued down, whatever. But I enjoy just sharing them with others. And believe it or not, people do still read books. I know, crazy, huh? Okay, so I'm trying to get my desk sorted there. Now we're going down. We're going down to the desktop. Here we are. Y'all, it's about hot down here in Statesboro, Georgia. We're near Savannah. Oh, hey, Heidi. Hey, Deborah. Thank y'all for being here. Heidi, been seeing me on YouTube. Well, either way, my friend, either way, I'm happy you're here. Y'all, we're going to make our bookmark first. And I've already prepared everything for the fancy fold, so we'll still be within our allotted time. Okay, that I just feel like an hour is plenty. Okay, so we're going to be using this punch. It is called the Delightful Tag Topper. Hey, Janet, thank you for being here tonight. It's probably retired. Y'all, I didn't have time to check everything. I'm using ribbon from the country. Oh, I knew it. I knew I would do this. Anyway, the country suite that I have been using with the country birdhouse, country flowers, and the paper that came with it. Anyway, those ribbons. We've got soft suede ink that I'm going to use, and I got my blocks and my Gloria Wolf thick pokey tool, and these are my stamps I'm going to use. Okay, all right. So y'all, I went ahead and bought the small Misty. It's called MISTI, Most Incredible Stamping Tool Invented, and I went ahead and bought it from scrapbook.com. But y'all, right now, Misty, mysweetpetunia.com, if you can see my sweet petunia right there. Thank you, Janet. I appreciate you doing that. They are having a 25% off sale right now. Long story short, I didn't get the sale. Scrapbook.com wouldn't honor it, yada, yada. So here we are. But it just came. It came yesterday. Y'all, I'm scooching. There we go. It came yesterday. So what I did, I cut this piece of designer series paper from the that country suite, and this one is 2.5 inches, all right, wide by 6 inches long. You can make it 8 inches if you want. I think 6 is sufficient for what we want to do. And I'm going to ink up these 2 stamps that I put on here. One is the flowers and one is the little stool that the little pot's going to sit on. And the reason I'm using a Misty, it's a stamp positioning tool. So if I don't get a good inking, a good stamping, I can go right back and do it again and not have to miss even just a smidge of where it should have landed. So see, it's not quite dark enough there. So we're going to go in again. We're just going to do this. And my laminator is hot and heavy over here on my left. It's really warm, y'all. So I'll be excited to finish this part of our project. Okay, there we go. That's really good coverage. So now I'm going to set my little pot down. And I'm going to remove these. And this is my little Simply Chamois. It's just this little spongy thing that we clean stamps with. There's water on it. And again, I'm using stamps from the Country Flowers suite with Stampin' Up. Oh, and y'all, I don't always promote Stampin' Up, but I will tell you this: they're having a free shipping day today. So this will be a good time to go online, go to stampinup.com, pick out all the things, and name me as your demonstrator. Please. All right, let me put this magnet. That's a magnet, and it's going to hold everything down while I stamp it. And if you're here and hadn't said hello, say hey, so I'll know you're here. Look at that. Y'all, see how perfect these stamps do? I mean, seriously. Now, if I had taken time, I would have masked that back there so it wouldn't show through, but it's okay. And this is handmade. My friend Deborah gave it to me. It's got one of those things that you would put under furniture so it won't cut up the floor. And it is a Yankee Candle lid, and she put glue and glitter in there for that. Okay, so now we got that done. We're going to poke it right here. Now, y'all, this particular stamp set, let me get these out of the way. This particular stamp set has, let's see. No, it's this one. It's a suite where you would get 2 stamp sets and a bunch of other stuff. Anyway, hoping you have the best day ever. You know, I know that's kind of like a birthday greeting, but I just cut the words hoping you out of the stamp, and now it just says have the best day ever. And I thought that would be a great sentiment for a bookmark. You know, they open their book and it's just like, have the best day ever. And yes, you could stamp these. And hey, Dana, I'm so glad to see you here tonight. Thank you for coming by. I hope you're doing well. So you can cut all of these out with your dies and glue them onto your bookmark, and that would be fine. Okay, so this says hoping you. That's the piece of the stamp that says hoping you, and I just cut it off. And this says have the best day ever. So I want to put this right about there. Oh, this is done. Hang on, we gotta clean this one and get it back in the box. Get back in the box. There we go. Heidi, glad Dana showed up for the free parking. Right? I mean, y'all, and we still have plenty of room in the free parking. We really do. I'm so proud of that. I am just going to use a baby pipe. Actually, you know what? I'm not either. Hold on. I have to close it. I'll need it later. But actually, I'm going to use the chamois to just wipe this down. That would be a lot smarter. More smarter, right? So, y'all, I don't have a whole lot to tell you tonight. Something very sweet has occurred. Now, I'm just going to position this and put it where I think I want it. Where I think I want it, right? Now, when I put it like this, I've got a grid here. Oh, hey, Heather. Angela just found a parking space. Came in on 2 wheels. I heard the brakes squealing, my friend. Heidi, I know Angela is brutal sometimes, isn't it? Heather is also watching a 31 video. Thank you for being here, y'all. Okay, so there's a grid on the, and again, this thing is 25% off right now at mysweetpetunia.com. I have nothing to gain from telling you that, but I paid full price and it went on sale the next day at the manufacturer, and I'm a little, sideways. But like I said, I tried to talk to scrapbook.com. They would not, they're like, no. They're kind of like, well, sucks to be you, lady. And I'm like, doesn't it? Okay. So I'm going to ink this up. Again, we're using the soft suede. Yep. Soft suede. And we are just going to press this down. Did I already move my... Here it is. Good. Googly moogly. Have the best day ever. Isn't that pretty? The way it stamps. Gloria, laser surgery yesterday for a repair on my retina. All is good now. Bless your heart, my friend. I'm glad you're okay. You and Dana, y'all need to chat. I don't want to tell Dana's business, but you and Dana need to chat. Dana might want to tell her business here, but I'll wait. I don't think I want to tell their business. Okay, I'm going to put these back up. This goes here. Okay. But y'all, I mean, y'all are probably like, oh my gosh, you cut a stamp? Yeah, I did. I will cut a stamp. I will. I go rogue sometimes, y'all. I will cut the stamp and put the 2 pieces together because I know how to make them match, right? I know how to match them up. It's okay. It's all right. So it said, hoping you have the best day ever. Hey, Greg Smith, I'm so glad to see you here tonight. Let's see. It goes up here, so I'm just going to put, hoping you, boopy boop, have the best day ever. Boopy boop. There we go. I still have the whole stamp if ever I want to use it that way. Right? Right. Okay. Now, we're not finished. This is not the end of the bookmark, y'all. It's the end of using the Misty right now, though. Okay. So, I also have, wouldn't you know, it's 2 inches. Y'all. Hang on. See if I can get it in there. Get on in there. This will be the top of my thing. Now I'm going to look in it and make sure make sure it fits. We're going to have to do a little trimming, but it's okay. It's all right. See, we have a little bit more going on than we wanted to. It's okay. We'll fix that because the throat on that punch is 2 inches. Okay, I know because I marked it a long time ago. Lisa Oliver, internet is spotty today. Keeps going out. Oh no, put another quarter in it, Lisa. It's on the left side, it's a little slot. Dana had first eye surgery for cataracts last Thursday. Next one is next Tuesday. There you go. See, Gloria? Dana and you and Dana. Y'all can be the eyeball twins today. All right, I'm just rounding these off. And did I get it even? No, I didn't. So we can even trim it just a little bit more. Because now I don't know about y'all, but that bothers me. I got to trim it just a little bit. Just enough. Whew, doggies. That was close. Now we can round it off just a wee bit. Right there. See, that's better. I mean, it's not perfect. What I should have done was just use a 2-inch. But, you know, hindsight is, as the husband says, 20/20. Now, we're going to run this through the laminator, which is heating up over here. And y'all, again, listen. Who doesn't want a fun little gift like a bookmark? Especially if it says, have the best day ever. Gloria Wolf, it's a bit sore. Oh, bless your heart. Heather, that's so smart to write it on the punch. Girl, I have to make notes on everything I do. Everything. Everything. This is laminating paper, and it's a funny size because I also make these little books. I probably will not make these on a Tuesday Night Live. I may, but it's a lot. It's a lot. But y'all, this right here takes up a big chunk of my laminating sheet, and it leaves me pieces and parts, which is where we are today. Heather loves a bookmark. Gloria had cataract surgery 2 years ago. Dana Plus had surgery for macular degeneration. Oh my goodness, my friends. All right, we're just going to run it through here, and you can see it's going. So let me tell you a couple of things while I'm waiting on this. First of all, my grandson Asher, he's 15. He's been homeschooled since the get-go. He's never gone to public school. And this time around, this year, they decided to send him to public school because he's going into the 10th grade or 11th grade. I'm not sure. And they really don't have, Heather tends to read several books at once, so may need many bookmarks at the same time. There you go. See, that's the thing. People who read, why are you not going through? Come on now. I will yank you out. Hold on. Release. Here we go. Oh, I know why. Because the bottom was not even, and now it's getting all attitude. But it's okay. We can cut that off. We cut off the ugly and pretend it never happened. Right? Right. Okay, let me unplug this thing. So, my grandson is going to public school because they did not have a curriculum and a teacher for his grade in the homeschool program that his siblings are in, because he's the oldest. So, yeah. So, hang on. I need to cut this. Let me see where we are here. So he came over the other evening, and we had a wonderful little chat together. And I said, listen, they live right down the street from me. So I was like, here's a deal. Give me your favorite snack. Give me a list of your favorite snacks and drinks. And you can either come down here and do your homework after school every day, whenever, whatever. Or just come down and have a snack after school whenever you want. You know, no pressure. Well, he showed up tonight with his little list. So guess who's going to the store tomorrow? Yeah, I'm just going to get the little things that he didn't ask for much. It's all salty, hot, spicy kind of chips and cherry Coke. I mean, that's all he asked for. They're just great kids. They don't ask for much, and I just love them to death. But this is the one that made me a grandma, and I'm not saying that I wouldn't do it for everybody, but I live down the street from him, and I'm going to do it for him. I'll probably do it for everybody at some point. But his first year in high school, sometimes if you're just nearby and you've got a good listening ear, these teenagers will talk about things going on in their lives. And you know then how to pray for them. You know to take a deep breath and don't react. That's going to be my thing right there. Assuming, and I believe he will. I believe he'll talk to me about anything going on in his little teenage life. But I'll be honest, I wouldn't be back in 10th grade for all the tea in China. Let's see. Gloria, I have some no heat laminate sheets. I do too. I do too. I just prefer I don't know why I prefer the laminating machine, but really not in August or whatever month we're in. July. Heidi, that's pretty. It would have been prettier if you colored it. You know what, Heidi? Look at this. I totally forgot to. Totally forgot. Had the colors sitting right here. Right here. Yep, it would have been prettier. Doggone. I didn't even realize I skipped that part. Oh well. Y'all get the idea. Just color that. And you would want to use water-based markers, not the alcohol markers, because the alcohol markers will seep into the back. So you don't want to do that. There shall be no seeping into the back. Right? All right, I'm just going to get 2 pieces of ribbon, which is so silly that I did not color that thing. Heidi, where were you? Where were you? You probably said it and I missed it. But anyway, it's okay. It's all right, because this is going to be my bookmark anyway. The ones that I share with others have scripture on them. And I make a ton of them at a time. So I'll be doing that. I'll be doing that later. But not only the flowers are not colored, but the fact that the vase, that you can see the little stool under the vase, it annoys me. But it's okay. I've been annoyed before and I know what it's like. Okay. All right, guys. Again, I should have put it the other way, but y'all get the idea, right? Right? Let's see. Kathy Vernon, my 14-year-old grandson is just hanging out with me right now. He pops in daily. Don't you love that? And Heidi says, I need to be there, don't I? Yes, you do. Dana said, I wanted it plain this time. There you go. I wanted it plain. Gloria, do I have the bookmark that you sent me? I bet I do. I bet I do. But tell me where it is, Gloria. I don't know. I don't know. I have to put notes on everything because, like, the only reason I can say Gloria Wolf is because I make myself say it a lot so I don't forget who gave me this. And this one, Rocher. Yeah. I do love them. And I don't want to forget who gave them to me because, I'm using them on my lives. And I always want to say who gave them to me. Okay, y'all. So I had to make my brother a birthday card because he's going to be a whole lot older in August. And this is the fold we're going to play with tonight. This is how it works. And you see, you've got this piece, and a piece here. We've got an insert here. I've glued these things on. And on the front, we've got all the things. Now, this actually works right there. And there you are. Hey, Teresa. And then this was the first one I made, which I wanted to make 2 because I want to have 2 cards. Every time I make one card, I make a second one, as Heather knows. Several of you know. Just so I have it in my card rack over there, and I remember how to make that card. Now, y'all, the happy birthday, it's that metal shiny confetti. It's this. It's just this. We had a birthday for one of the kids, and I used this little confetti, and I was like, well, I might can use these on cards one day. And honestly, it really goes well with the metallics that are, this handle is metallic. The choppy scissor things are metallic. I love that it works. Look at that. I love that. So much fun. This is a doodly-doo. That little thing right there. It was an old Stampin' Up! thing. that I have in my stash. This one's metallic. And then, I mean, I could have made a whole lot more metallics, but I didn't. I just cut. There are dies that I cut the, hold on, it's right here. This is the stamp set. Get on out of here. Big old box of things. Hold on. This is the Trusty Tools dies and the Trusty Tools set. Now these are current. You can still get them. And the way, see, I've even cut some out of here. There's Designer Series paper that we did have. And Designer Series is a, oh, Angela, what an elaborate card. Love it. Thank you. Designer Series just means that it's a printed specialty. Sometimes it's a specialty paper with shimmers, excuse me, or glitters, things like that. But typically it's just printed paper. These are all the small parts that I just stuck in here like this. It's got this die cut, which, y'all, I tried to use it. I tried. But it just didn't work out. So one day I'm going to go in and just cut a bunch of pieces and put those in here so I'll be ready for the next card. And it's a Father's Day scenario, but happy birthday, and for you, you know, you can turn it into whatever. It doesn't have to be, you know, Father's Day, because I don't have a dad anymore. But I do have a son who's a father and a son-in-law. So here are the two, and this is the one I'm sending him. Okay. Teresa, doing good on infusions. Sister got sick on vacation. I stay healthy. Bless your heart, Teresa. Well, I'm glad you're doing well on the infusions. So, y'all, tonight we're going to make a card similar to that one. Well, hey, Joanne, I'm so happy to see you here tonight. Thank you for being here. Y'all, I've done a lot of the work ahead of time, but I do want to show you this particular card opens this way. All right, portrait, where most of the cards that I do open up landscape, like like that, right? Okay, like I said, I've got a lot of the work already done. So the portrait, if you were going to make that card, this fold, what you would do, you're going to take about an inch off of the bottom, and you're going to come down here and take an inch and cut it at 1 inch. Then you've got this big fat panel in between. So just imagine that big, oh dear, the big panel in between. All right, I did trim this one down, but it was all one big piece. I went a little over an inch on these, a little over an inch on each of these. This one I cut down with the rectangle stitch framelits right here, and I just trimmed it down because I wanted it to have that. Okay, and then you're going to lay it on there like that, y'all. How about it? It's just going to lay like that. Okay, but it's not, it ain't pretty right now. So what I did, I cut another piece with the rectangle stitch framelit dies, and let's put it together. We're using the same set. I stamped flowers from the country, oh y'all, country, right here, country flowers. I stamped this one twice onto some colorful paper because I didn't want to color it. It was too hot. Okay. Unlike tonight with the bookmark, I was planning on coloring it, y'all. Good googly moogly. Anyway, we're going to put the middle together first. Put this guy out of here. Go over there and think about what you've done. So, y'all, we are in the middle of being reviewed to adopt a Boston Terrier puppy. And I'll tell you what, those rescues, I do appreciate all the work they do. But goodness, come on. you know, it's a lot. It's a lot to get approved, and I'm glad it is. But the first person called after I did the application, and she called all of my references, which were wonderful. Thank you all who participated. And then they called my vet and got a stellar review. And then another lady called me tonight and said she wants to do a FaceTime walkthrough of my house. And I'm like, that's fine. But I want to know if the dog is still available, the one I want, right? Oh, well, I really don't know. My job is to just do a security and safety check. I'm like, okay, well, I don't, no. A puppy. Yes, Angela. Joanne says, hey. Aw, yes, a puppy. And I wish I could show you the picture of the one we want, but nobody knew if he was available. So I told the lady that was going to do the security check, and it could be the woman that got fired from the Secret Service because she was a little bumbling. But anyway, did I say that out loud? Anyway, and she actually resigned, but anyway, it could be the same lady. I don't know. But so I said, I need to know if this puppy's available. I need to know that first. Oh, okay. So then she calls me back and she gives me an email address. It took 5 different versions before she thinks she got it right for me to email them and ask about another puppy because she thinks now the one that I want is spoken for. And a few of y'all have seen his picture and he's adorable, but apparently it's not meant to be. And that's okay. We have faith that God will match us with the Boston Terrier he wants us to have. So she gives me this rescues the individual who does that part of the rescue work, right? See how this is coming together, y'all? Look at that. Like that. I mean, it's so cool the way this works. And this was just the middle panel. I just trimmed it down with the rectangle die. So this is where it gets tricky. You want to look at both sides. I mean, you can measure if you want to. I ain't gonna. But anyway, you can look at both sides and see that you've got it in the middle. And you don't want glue on this right here. You want this to be able to open and close. So you just want glue from here, around there, to here. And the way I did that was just to put a thin line. So she says, let me double check this email address. And I'm like, duh. So she does that, gets the correct so-and-so at, and then she goes, but I'm not sure, was it Yahoo or Gmail? And I'm like, lady, you had one job. Look, really? And I said, well, I tell you what, if you can find that out, we'll chat when you get that information, okay? Because I'm getting ready to slap somebody. So she goes, oh, yes, I understand. That would be better. I'm thinking, you think? You think? So, y'all, I've already stamped and die cut the little stool, the bucket, and les fleurs. I cut this one twice. Yeah, just out of colored paper because, like I said, I didn't want to take time to color it. Yeah, so she finally texts me back with the complete correct address. And it's one of those that you can pretty much figure out what the address is because it's like BTR, which is Boston Terrier Rescue, OTN for of Tennessee, or KY Kentucky. You can pretty much figure it out, but I ain't gonna be guessing all about the whole Yahoo, Gmail, whatever, and have somebody get in touch with me and have me send money and come find out I just funded somebody somebody's power bill in Nigeria. I mean, I'm just saying it could happen. Okay? All right. So, yeah. So I got to get back with them and find out what they have available because I just want a puppy. We've already done the older dog thing, which is fine. But we want a puppy, and that's what we want. So we'll see. But we're with two different rescues right now where I've applied, and that was the first one that she's pretty sure the puppy dog I wanted is already spoken for. Oh, let's see how this is going to work out for us. We got to put our flowers on here. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. Gonna be fine. Okay, that's our little bucket. All I did was I stamped black onto the gray out of the stamp set, and it's this piece right here. All right, and the little stool is this. I just stamped it on the wood look paper. All right, and then same with the flowers. Come on now. This is just some paper that I have, some designer series paper I have that's a little crazy. So, of course, I thought I would use that. Just seeing how I want it to look. That's too close to exact. I think that might do. I don't know. Let's see. Let me see here. Put him like that. And maybe like this. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. We're just going to put it like that. Kind of interlock them. So they are identical, but I don't want them to look identical, once they're on the card. And this will be probably a birthday card at some point. Oh, come on now. We got a little crazy with that one. Oh, hold on. We can do this. Whew. Okay, that was close. All right. Got to go a little lower so we clear the top of the card. I do have a friend who's got a birthday coming up, so I was thinking of sending this to her. She is a fellow Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. There we go. Like that. Boom. Heidi, what did I miss? I had to give my cat his pill. I guess I have to watch replay. Love the flowers in the bucket. Of course I do, right? Of course you do, Angela. And how pretty they would be if someone actually took the time to color them, right? No, all you missed, Heidi, was me putting this together. Is that what you mean, or do you mean the story of the puppy? So let me know which one that you missed, and we'll see. We will see if I can fill you in. This might be pretty with a ribbon. Probably not that color. Probably this one. Yeah, I think it'd be pretty with a ribbon somewhere. Somewhere. We'll figure it out. So Heidi, if you missed how I put this together, yes, you need to watch replay. If you missed the story on the puppy, all it is Cuckoo Lady called me today. She was trying to give me an email address for another Cuckoo Lady that I got to get in touch with in the rescue for a new puppy, a little Boston. Our beloved Winston passed away earlier this year, and we're still anyway. Yeah, it was a thing. It's just been awful. I'm looking to see where I want to put this. It's a little bland for me, y'all. Really, what I would do is come back with these flowers, take them up, and put a different something on there. Okay, so we can put a sentiment there, and a little piece of ribbon. That's what we'll do. But yeah, so the lady was all confused about the email address, and she thinks the puppy we wanted has already been adopted, or he has a pending adoption, something like that. I don't know. Where's my birthday? Happy birthday. It says it right there. Right there. Hold on. Oh, it's not on here yet. Oh, silly me. Already done it. Good googly moogly. Sometimes I plan in advance and I just outsmart myself. Like just now. Yeah, that happened. Okay, so I want this to lay as flat as possible. So I'm going to take it off of there and pick it up with the block. Okay. Heidi, I left after you cut it, so I guess I missed you putting it together. It's easy. This is actually the center piece. These are 1 1/8. Mine were 1 1/8 by 1 1/8 by 4 1/4, and then you just go in about 1/4 inch on that next layer, and then 1/8 inch on the next layer. And this part right here came out of the middle. And Heidi, this is the similar card. This came out of the middle. Boop. Okay. Let me find a wee bit of cardstock. Right here. And whenever you're using photopolymer stamps, you do want something spongy up under it. You could just use a magazine. Do they even make those anymore? I mean, I know they do because I love magazines. But I'm just saying, you know, you don't hear the word magazine very often. But mouse pad, something like that. This happens to be the insert. This thing is the insert from when I bought my blocks. I was just like, that's too cool not to use. You know what? We're going to put it there, and we're going to put it here. Let's do it here. I thought these are too cool to just dispose of them, because you never know. We might need them. We are going to get finished early tonight, y'all. I had a terrible, awful, yucky, hard, sleepless night last night. And I gave up probably about 2:45, and I finally somehow went to sleep. And thankfully, I'm retired. So, I mean, well, when I say retired, I'm always on deadline. But for writing. But as far as do I have to go in an office and punch a clock? No, that ship has sailed, and I'd probably get fired now because they're not going to do what I want them to do, and I don't have any patience for anything more or less. So I would probably get fired, like daily. Anyway. So yeah, it was a very difficult night, but I'm better now, and it was just really I didn't feel good, and I was like, if I take this, it'll keep me awake. If I take that, it'll put me to sleep too hard. And if I do this, and if I do, and whatever, just one of those nights. And apparently, it's a thing, y'all. This is a little flag punch, and Heidi, poor kitty, has to take a pill twice a day. He has hyperthyroidism. Bless it. Bless it. And you have to pin him down and put it down his throat, don't you? This, if y'all know me, if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I love hearts and banners and flags and anything festive, Angela. So here's a good use for a banner punch, all right? I just want to kind of fishtail the end here. So I'm putting it in the middle and boop, okay? And I use this thing all the time. It's old, but these are staples that I use in my crafting all the time. Let's see, do I want to put it there? Maybe I want to put, might be cute like that. Hold on. Y'all, I kind of like it all up here. I like that. Okay, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to use a glue dot to put my little bow on. I got to put it on this part of my happy birthday strip. Oh dear, let go. Okay. And put that little bow on there. Boop. Okay. It's sticking out a little bit on the back, but I think we'll be all right. I do. Festive indeed. Oh, Kathy, yes. Now, Kathy Vernon. Kathy Vernon and I were on a Zoom meeting last night. I think I left it a little after 1, right when Erin was saying she was going to leave. But Kathy, the stories the young lady told, I'm not going to talk about her at all. But the stories she told, I think, is why I couldn't go to sleep. It just, whew, it was way past my bedtime to hear stuff like that. You know, I really think that's what upset me and made me not feel good. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Janet was there too. Yeah, Janet was there. Festive indeed. Yes. Heidi, I tried putting it in canned food. No, he spits it out. He's gonna find that. Pill pockets are great. Yes. Teresa, I do too. Janet, me too. Kathy, that was a lot. Yes, it was a lot. And I kept thinking, she's going to be through talking about it here in a minute. And I almost just did the whole bye Felicia thing just to stop hearing it. But I wanted to finish my craft. Okay, y'all. This is our card tonight. It's kind of bland. I didn't know that it would be bland, but it is. So here's what I'm planning. I'm going to take these up later, and I'm going to redo the flowers. Those flowers are going to be popping. They're going to be real pretty, and I will post it. I'll post it on my page. But when you go to do the inside here, let me show you what we're going to do. Show you what this is going to do. Come on now. That ought to be okay. Gonna run this through. Let's find us a thing. A little more narrow than that. It's probably too narrow, but it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna run this through. Yeah. And I mean, she probably had to talk about it. I don't know. It was just a lot for me. It was the topic was a lot for me, and I certainly don't want to, talk about her here or anything like that. It's probably something she needed to get off her chest, but it was a lot for me. So I think that's it. But I did finish my craft, and I went to bed, but sleep did not happen, not for a long time. All right, y'all. So I'm not going to glue this on because it's too thin. But your sentiment right here, where you're going to put, "Hey, Boudreaux, so glad you got bailed out before Thanksgiving." Note. Okay, what I would do, I would cut a piece wider than this, and I would very gently take a piece of some kind of tape. Now I'm going to put it on. Janet says same. Yeah. Kathy says yes. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to pee on anybody's parade, but we're not going to do that. So what I would do is this. I put it all over my shirt, which is why it's got fuzzies on it. All right. Put the glue on it. Oh, hold on. Put the glue on it, and then close this up. Flip it over and press down. All right. So then when you open it, this piece is going to be behind this panel. It's not going to be on either side. Now what we can do on either side here is we can come back in with some stamps. Let's see what we've got here. I think we're going to use this one. Come in with some of these little stamps. Like this. Oh, y'all now y'all know I love me some dots. Let's do dots, and maybe one Le Fleur. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So before you put your panel in, or you could do it after. It's up to you. Up to you guys. We'll come in with, we're going to do brown. We're going to do the soft suede because I love this color. And this card is just not, it's not my favorite that I've ever done. But, I mean, you know, we're going to get through it. Hold on. Hold on. I got this crazy address here. I got to get it off my little pad. Okay. So here we go. We're going to stamp off. And then this is going to stamp on. Now I'm not stamping on my little mat because I really don't care right now if it's good coverage or not. Okay? Because it's just accents. And this could just ruin the whole card. I don't know. But here's the story. I got a whole lot more cardstock in this room. I can start over. I don't know why I'm not loving this card, y'all. Oh, that gave it a little life, didn't it? Okay, we're all right. We're okay. We're gonna make it. All right. Hang on. So, y'all, there's a show I watch. I love shows with family dynamics. And one of the shows I watch is Plathville, I think it's called. Welcome to Plathville, Plath. It's this family, and that's their last name. Now, I'll be honest, I can't look at the daddy. I just can't look at him. He just, no. He, okay, he's on TV. I didn't tell him go get on TV now, did I? But he's just very unattractive. And it's hard to look at him, y'all. And I'm sure he would feel the same way about me. Janet, we've been having thunderstorms since late this afternoon in Michigan. Gloria, put a bright color mat underneath the front, like on this right here. Welcome to Plathville from Cairo. Yes, yes. Welcome to Plathville. I like to watch it. And it comes on tonight. So I'm kind of happy about that. Thank you, Heidi. Yes. We're going to color this. I was going to put that little flower on there. I don't know. We're still going to do that? Do we want to put it right there? I don't know. I think we should leave well enough alone. But here I go. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to leave well enough alone because I'm not loving the card. But honestly, I'm just going to change out these flowers and we are going to be golden. And I'll show you how that's done. That's how it's done right there. And then you stamp more and you color them. Now, we got about 7 minutes. So I'm going to do it right now. And if y'all can hang. And if you can't, I totally get it. No biggie. But look at there. Nobody will ever know that. Y'all know I don't do gardening. I don't do plants. And that's the reason right there. I kill them. I don't mean to, but I do. Oh, that's the wrong one. Goodness. That's the problem with 2 stamp sets coming in one suite, at least for me. Because I have to bumble around until I get them in the right place to put them up. It's okay. It's all right. There's worse things in the world. Okay, we're just going to stamp them again. Or maybe stamp a whole different one. I mean, there. Boom. That's what I'm doing. Right there. That's what I'm talking about. And we can stamp them in brown. Get off of there. We can stamp them in brown and bring out some of that brown. I don't know that it's going to look good, but we're about to find out. And like I said, if you can hang, that's what we're doing. And if you cannot, I understand. I mean, it might make me cry, but it's okay. You can go ahead and go do. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty at all. Okay, here we go. Come on. Right there. Now that's a good stamp right there. That looks good. And if you hadn't said hello, please let me know you're here. Now this one I can use alcohol markers, but y'all, since I brought these out, we're just going to use these. These are the 22 through 24 Stampin' Right in colors, whatever. We have Blushing Bride and Starry Sky, not using him. Highland Heather, I love that color because my friend is named Heather too. Parakeet Pate and Orchid Oasis. So those are the colors we're going to play with. Let me see how dark this doodly-doo is. Yeah, a little bit too dark for me. Okay, we're going to look at these three colors right now. Hang on. Kathy, I'm sitting here waiting on holographic glitter to draw my snowflakes. Go for it. Holographic glitter, I love it. Heidi, I remember one of your lives you said you kill plants. Yes. So it makes sense you'd have trouble knowing his true colors. Yes. Mine are brown. It's okay. Yours are too. That's right, Heidi. Yes. Oh, but y'all, I do need to tell you about this. I forgot all about it. So Ninja Man and I, we really want a garden. When I say we, I'm saying I want someone to have a garden here at my house so I can have vegetables. Do I have any desire or intention of going out there and working the ground and the garden? And no. But I can see outside of my window here in the Bohannon Creatively Blessed studio, I can see where the garden could go, and I could supervise from the safety of the air conditioner. When I say safety, it keeps everybody around me safe, because y'all don't want me to get hot, okay? So anyway, we were looking at this system that my sweet friend Karen has, and she told me all about it, and I was so excited. And they're like between 149 179 each. It's a tower, and it's got all the little potting things, and you can actually garden without being down there where the snakes live, right? This gonna be a hot mess, y'all, because I should have gotten more colors, but I'm not gonna do it. So off we go to the Dollar Tree because I was looking for something else. When lo and behold, I found these planters, and y'all, they are shaped like this, okay? And there's, you plant there, and you plant there. And then you buy the next one, and it lays like this, and this, and this. They connect in that way, and they go all the way up to, Angela says, you say you kill plants, but you're a master gardener. You know, I did earn the certificate of master gardener. This is true. However, I have not practiced it since I aced my yard when we first moved out of the country into the suburbs. I made a beautiful front yard, and I put up my little master gardener book, and I was done. But yeah, but I did have a great interest in it at one time. So we found these planter things, and we got some dirt and some seeds and stuff like that. And Ninja Man's working on it. Now, is it the right time to plant? Well, no, it's not. So we're probably going to fail tremendously, but it's okay. It's all right. Janet's oldest son's planted tomatoes and peppers. Haven't had a garden in many years. We've had so many acres, but no garden. I tried when my kids were little, but it was like cook the SpaghettiOs or go out and work in the garden. So I had to go heat up those SpaghettiOs. You know what I mean? Priorities, right? Throw some SpaghettiOs at them. I've been at work all day. Ain't nobody got time for that. You know, that kind of life. That's how we lived. And I tried to have a little flower garden just around this tree, and I don't know. It was so pathetic. Just pathetic. It's okay. There's some things, you can't be good at everything. You can't be gorgeous and a perfect gardener and a crafter. Or maybe you can't. I don't know. Um, Heidi, you're practicing for next year. Yes, we are actually. Um, Garden sounds like a great project for grands at school. Yes, and um they have a garden at their house. Now their mom, my son's wife, up the street from us, yeah, the girl can grow stuff. Okay, she makes beautiful babies and she grows plants, garden things, vegetables, um, all kinds of herbs, things like that. And she even knows how to cook with them. I mean, come on. Yeah. So yeah, we actually are. We're kind of practicing for next year. Now I don't like that pink. We're going with it. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna whip out some bubble bath. I go whip out some bubble bath. I love this pink. It's just pretty. And we'll just let that one pretend that it's pink. Yeah, so she's got her little garden going and she's doing great with it. And I mean, like, okay, she's even got a compost pile. Okay. Yeah. Because she's not playing. She's serious. And she harvests things out of her little garden. And I mean, I would love to do that. I would love to have it harvested out of my garden. But I ain't getting out there in the heat. I'll burn it down first. Just kidding. Maybe. Okay. Okay, and then this guy right here in the middle, I think I'm going to put the doo-doo pink in here. There we go. I put the doo-doo pink. All right. Now, we're going to run it through the machine and see if it makes our card any better. I think it will. I really do. I think we're going to be so pretty we won't know what to do with ourselves here in about 5 minutes. All right, where's my die cut? It's in this one. Right here. Rupture. And I'm just going to figure out how this thing lays. Y'all, I'm going to get dizzy here in a minute. Oh, nope. Do I need an adult supervision over here? Maybe. Angela, come on. Hold on. Y'all, seriously, I can do this. Is that the wrong one? No, it's the right one. Hold on. Crazy. All I had to do was set it down on the desk. Good googly moogly. Okay, here we go. So I would want a raised bed garden, which is the whole idea for the tower, right? I would want a raised bed garden, and so I don't have to get down there with the bugs and the snakes and all that stuff. If it was raised where I could just walk out there and do the things, I'd probably do it. I'd probably get up in the morning, unless I couldn't sleep. I'd get up in the morning and go do my little gardening, but I'm not going to get down in the dirt. I'm not going to do it. Because as soon as I see a snake, I'm going to have to burn everything down. And I really, really like my house and my yard. Ain't nobody got time for snakes and all kinds of crazy things trying to eat you when you're just out there trying to get some groceries out of the ground. Y'all, look here. I mean, that's all it needed was something pretty. Get the ugly out. The ugly. See how I want to put it on here. I think that's fine, like that. Okay. Where'd I put them? Oh, silly me, they're right here. Teresa says, me too, no snakes. Right? I don't even want to see the first one. No. Kathy Vernon, my daughter did the raised bucket garden. It worked out great. Yes, that would be perfect. Like a raised bucket garden. Okay, y'all. So we're going to peel these off right here. Thank y'all for sticking with me while I'm trying to figure out why my card was ugly. And then we figured it out. Now you see how the pink alcohol marker bled through? There we go. See how it bled through, but the other colors did not because they're water-based. And that's all the science you're going to get out of me today. That's it. Boop and boop. There we go. Now, isn't that pretty? Happy birthday to you. So then I'm going to put my inside panel in there. Gloria, were you talking about the whole background here, doing that in a color? Is that what you were talking about? It would look good, and it's not too late. You know, I could just glue a whole sheet in there. Oh, let me get that ugly thing up. That piece of tape. There we go. Angela, I didn't think the first one was ugly, but this one is even prettier. Thank you. Yes, Dana, thank you. Yeah, I think the gray and the black just kind of threw me, but it was like, y'all, I tried to make a bucket. I'll show you what happened. Maybe. Maybe not. I tried to make a little bucket, and I'm looking through my discards. I don't see it. But I stamped on some silver with StazOn, and it just would not dry. Even when I used my heat tool, it would not dry. Oh, I guess we should put some of these things on. Probably this one. Yeah, we'll put. Oh, and do you see the two black ones in there? That's because you can color them. Yep. You can color them. They can be any color you want. Yeah. Yes, Gloria's saying yes. Okay, so Gloria's talking about, and like, because I've added these colors in, I could put any of those colors right. Just this. This is 4¼ by 5.5. Just cut a piece that much, put it right there, and it's going to be the background. And I could come back in with some dots if I wanted to before I glue it down. You know. Okay, so I think what we're going to do here, I'm going to use this one because we're doing the whole silver for some reason. I don't know why, y'all. But there's going to be 3 at the bottom and 3 at the top. And I don't remember why, but that's what we do. We do odd numbers. You'll find people who do floral arrangements. They also do the odd numbers. And let's see, we want it a little close. We're going to put it kind of there, right there. I'm just trying to be consistent with that in this for the eyeball. For the eyeball. Then we go like that. Gloria, yes, I hope you feel better. Thank you, Gloria. And here's what we did tonight, y'all. We did this bookmark, and I'm going to go back and make another one and color it. And then we made this one that we had to correct because it was we call it Batugly. If you know, you know. But anyway, we call it Batugly around here, and I just wasn't happy. Now, I would have been fine if it was a man card in those colors, but no. Not for my friend's birthday. Oh, and by the way, y'all, postage stamps are over, they're over 70 cents now. Does anybody know exactly how much? So you got to really care about somebody to send something in the mail these days. I'm not kidding. Everything's gone up except our income. You know? All right, guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. And thank you for sharing my page and letting all your friends know where the real fun is at. I mean, you know. And I'm probably going to come on in between, on occasion, in between Tuesdays, just with a pop-up like I've done a couple of times in the past recently. Probably going to be doing that a little bit more. We'll see. All right, guys. Thank you so much. God bless. 73 cents. Thank you, Dana. Yes, Gloria, I hope you do feel better. But yes, y'all know the drill. I'm going to put me up here first. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to pop this up here and I'm going to say thank y'all so much for coming by. If we didn't see your comment, I'm sorry. I will look for it later. And what else? Please do subscribe, like, share, all that stuff. And I'll see you back on Tuesday night at 8 p.m. If I'm not on sooner, be sure and set your notifications. Love you guys. God bless. And thank you.